the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is January 30th, 2025. It is 1:52 a.m. Today's video, I really don't know how I'm gonna go about it because I spent about an hour online trying to figure out what to share with you. As I'm speaking right now, I was gonna do things about Invictus. Maybe I'll come back later because I don't want what I'm saying right now to be on that channel. I think I'm gonna do these first about Harry and Meghan. Let me switch channel to show you the background. Okay, so I just switched the background. I think I'm gonna do some stuff regarding Harry and Meghan, and then after that I'll do Invictus, and then there's some old tweets that I came across regarding William and Kate. Maybe I'll share that, and then there's some politics that I came across. It's very depressing right now with things that's going on in the US, and many of the things that we are experiencing then have to be. So it's kind of hard to really be optimistic, be a bit jolly with whatever I'm probably going to share with you. I'm not scripted, so I don't know what I'm going to be saying when I come across some of those tweets. All right, so this is the background. 4,114 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. Analytics. Okay, 1,564 views in the last 48 hours, $118.08. Let's go on Twitter. All right, so this is X. This is Blue Sky, and I think I have it. Let me pause and make sure I have it before I change. Okay, I do have it, but it's on politics. This has to do application with one of the Kennedys. All right, so I saw this and I share it with you on my community board already. I think I put it on PYTE. All right, this is freaking precious. Whoever made it, Sussex Squad. There's Meghan and Harry when they were young. This is so cute. Okay, my favorite humans, so cute, oh cute. I can't wait to fully see their baby faces. They must be the prettiest, cutest of all time. There's the heart. This might be an AI. I don't know, but it's cute. Let me pause for a second. I was looking at something that I respond to on Blue Sky. That's politics. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so now we are on X. Okay, the funny thing is, if you are black or have been around, the moment Meghan appears, you will know she is a mixed race with a blackness in her. It is not her fault you aren't equipped to. Okay, I saw some people on here saying Meghan Markle was hiding that she was black when she was on Suit, but her daddy was literally played by Wendell Pierce. This is Chris Evans. Chris Evans, I call him Twitter encyclopedia because he knows everything. This is one person you don't mess with on Twitter because he'll find something about you. I don't know how he does it. Hey, I've seen some stuff from him. So I remember when he first came across Meghan and everything, and then he asked to be updated because he didn't know much what's going on. You know the squad. The squad flooded him with receipt and receipt and receipt. All right, so that's that. He tweeted that, and that was the retweet of it responding to him. Okay, because I mean, you cannot hide who you are. You could look at Meghan herself. You could see, like this person said on the caption, that you could see there's some black in her. And then the person who plays her father on Suit, there he is here. Okay. Let me read some of the comments here. Let me pause. Okay, Meghan had her mom's graduation day picture and her TIG 12 years ago. No way Meg will hide her beautiful mom. She never did. She even have a video where she was talking about racism. And within that video, she explained how her mom was called the N-word. I'll put the clip for you guys.
A couple years ago, I heard someone call my mom the N-word. So I think for me, beyond being personally affected by racism, just to see the landscape of what our country is like right now, certainly the world, and to want things to be better. Quite honestly.
Okay, let's see here. I think Malcolm Jamal Warner said it best. Okay, 39 seconds. Let's see here. That's from the Cosby Show.
So you were in Suits for 2 years.
Yeah.
Did you work with Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was cool. We didn't really have scenes together, so I'd see her, and she was really nice, really cool. My best friend, I was talking about Chris, he's a stage manager, Houston stage manager. Deal or no deal. And Meghan used to be on Deal or No Deal. He's had more interaction with her than I did, but she was always cool.
Let me ask you something. Did you know she was black?
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. I'm like, yo, I got black dar, so we see it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I can see where a lot of people be like, I didn't know.
The great thing is that she knew.
She
knows.
So you were in Suits for 2 years.
That's exactly right. The great thing is she knew. Okay, who cares what other people say? She knew. And then she didn't hide it. Like the video I'm sure I'll be putting of her talking about racism and about how she saw her mom being called the N-word. Okay, so now I'm going into Chris Evans' tweet and see what other people are saying. Okay, they're laughing. Let me pause this. They're laughing. I guess it's time to bring back this Meghan clip from Suit. Okay, someone took clip by clip and posted, and then I did share it on my community board on, well, I think it was PYTE. So let's listen. 21 seconds. But unfortunately, I'm just going to have to share screenshots, okay? I can't show the video like that. YouTube will flag it.
Yeah.
The new opposing counsel is my dad.
Your dad is Robert Zane?
Is it so hard to believe that my father's black?
Robert Zane is black?
You think this is a year-round tan?
I know who you are, but I can't believe that your father is the Robert Zane and you never said anything to me.
I don't like people here knowing.
but I'm just people. Yeah.
The new opposing counsel is my...
The squad, when it come to receipt, they are full of it. They are full of receipt. Okay, there's 29 comment, but she black. Maybe she has people she prefer responded to, so she black everybody else. You see my people. Okay, my fifth clip, informative and funny AF. This was about her career, not race. She didn't like people knowing her dad is a lawyer. This will raise questions like, why work for a different firm and not her dad's? Let's see here. We know, and so does the person who posted it, but the clip shows that she never hid behind black as her haters claim. Exactly. Okay, I mean, the common sense of the... Oh my God, this is Miss Dovia right there. When she does that with her lips, this is Miss Dovia. What was actually one of my favorite scenes, oh, so I'm just people. Okay, one of my favorite scenes, Meghan looks so beautiful too. I love her ass in this scene, LOL. You think this is a year-round 10? I know, that was so funny. Her face after I'm just people is precious. Alright, let me move on. I shared this on my community board. Let me pause. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Again, there's another clip from Suit, and I think it was too that I was seeing some other clips. Oh, this is the part that I shared. It was a whole thing too. Like, this was one of her funniest lines. Okay, it is so hard to believe that my father's black. Robert Zane is black. You think this is year round 10? This is the part that I share. Alright, so they retweet Chris Evans post again. Alright, I adore this line because I've legit had this conversation in real life. Nobody can tell me she didn't feed into this line herself. I've also had this conversation, which is why I love it so much. Alright, so that's that. Okay, next tweet. Let me see, this is... Okay, that's something else. Girl with real pearl. Very interesting. Alright, next tweet. I have two more and then that'll be it. Alright, so what was this about? She doesn't eat much, and I asked her to make her own clothes, if you like. It was suddenly clear to me that this was not about money. What he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy, grabbing the limelight, overshadowing him and Camilla. Alright, so this is 2 minutes and 17 seconds. You guys probably heard this before.
Pa, driving us out into the fields, asked about Meg. Not with great interest, just casually. Still, he didn't always ask, so I was pleased. She's good, thanks. Does she want to carry on working? Say again. Does she want to keep on acting? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I expect she'll want to be with me, doing the job, you know, which would rule out Suits, since they film in Toronto. I see. Well, darling boy, you know there's not enough money to go around. I stared. What was he banging on about? He explained, or tried to. I can't pay for anyone else. I'm already having to pay for your brother and Catherine. I flinched. Something about his use of the name Catherine. I remembered the time he and Camilla wanted Kate to change the spelling of her name because there were already 2 royal ciphers with a C and a crown above. Charles and Camilla. It would be too confusing to have another. Make it Catherine with a K, they suggested. I wondered now what came of that suggestion. They turned to Willie, gave him a look that said, "You listening to this?" His face was blank. Pa didn't financially support Willie and me and our families out of any largesse. That was his job. That was the whole deal. We agreed to serve the monarch, go wherever we were sent, do whatever we were told, surrender our autonomy, keep our hands and feet inside the gilded cage at all times, and in exchange the keepers of the cage agreed to feed and clothe us. Was Pa, with all his millions from the hugely lucrative Duchy of Cornwall, trying to say that our captivity was starting to cost him a bit too much? Besides which, how much could it possibly cost to house and feed Meg? I wanted to say, she doesn't eat much, you know, and I'll ask her to make her own clothes, if you like. It was suddenly clear to me that this wasn't about money. Pa might have dreaded the rising cost of maintaining us, but what he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy, grabbing the limelight. Someone shiny and new coming in and overshadowing him. And Camilla. He'd lived through that before and had no interest in living through it again.
It's crazy. Oh, there's more. Okay, that was back in 2024. Why did I put it on the list? Okay, I used to live here at Clarence's house from when I was 19 until I was about 28. After I moved out, Camilla turned my bedroom into her dressing room. I tried not to care, but especially the first time I saw it, I cared. Prince Harry. I mean, this woman didn't take any time to get him out of there. Let's listen.
Weeks later, Meg and I drove through the gate into the lush gardens of Clarence's house, which made Meg gasp. You should see them in the spring. Pa designed them himself. I added, in honor of Gangan, you know. She lived here before him. I'd mentioned Gangan to Meg. I'd also mentioned that I used to live here at Clarence's house from when I was 19 until I was about 28. After I moved out, Camilla turned my bedroom into her dressing room. I tried not to care, but especially the first time I saw it, I cared. We paused at the front door. 5 o'clock, on the dot. Wouldn't do to be late. Meg looked beautiful, and I told her so. She was wearing a black and white dress with a full skirt, patterned with flowers, and when I put my hand on her back, I could feel how delicate the material was. Her hair was down, because I suggested she wear it that way. Pa likes it when women wear their hair down. Meg was wearing little makeup, which I'd also suggested. Pa didn't approve of women who wore a lot. The door opened, and we were greeted by Pa's Gurkha butler, and by Leslie, his longtime house manager, who'd also worked for Gangan. They led us down the long corridor, past the big paintings and gilt-edged mirrors, along the crimson carpet with the crimson runner.
I mean, I understand this is, at that time, the queen was still alive, but the air, with all this formality, it's so awkward. You're going to see your dad, you have to go through all of these stuff, and I can understand the heir to the throne should be protected, you know, but you know this is your son that's coming with all this formality. It's like icky to me. Let's continue. I need to record this by itself so I have it as my receipt when I bring certain issues up.
Past the big glass cabinet filled with gleaming porcelain and exquisite heirlooms. Up the creaky staircase, which rose 3 steps before jogging right. Up another 12 steps, then jogged right again. There, at last, on the landing above us, stood Pa. Beside him stood Camilla. Meg and I had rehearsed this moment several times. For Pa, curtsy, say your Royal Highness, or Sir. Maybe a kiss on each cheek if he leans in, otherwise a handshake. For Camilla, no curtsy, not necessary. Just a quick kiss or handshake. No curtsy, you sure? I didn't think it appropriate. We all went into a large sitting room. Along the way, Pa asked Meg if it was true, as he'd been told, that she was a star of an American soap opera. She smiled. I smiled. I desperately wanted to say, soap opera? No, that's our family, Pa.
Very interesting. It's like, don't curtsy to her. I mean, Harry wasn't messing around. Okay, a hunchback hedgehog will outshine those 2 geriatric garden grooms, Chuck and his wife. Charles was delusional to think that a young and beautiful couple will not overshadow him and his wife. I don't know what these people have with that. Okay, I'm trying to put this. Okay, to put this.
Weeks later, Meg and I drove through the.
Increase the screen. Right. Charles was delusional to think that a young and beautiful couple will not overshadow him and his wife. Well, PM's, what's that? PM's light is so bright to them. What's PM? PM. Piers Morgan? I don't know. Okay, just unbelievable. A horrible family. This is why Harry said that it's his family that's the soap opera. Okay, this is the real reason for the sanctioned hate campaign against Meghan. Oops. Oh my God, I just recorded a whole bunch of stuff and all of a sudden I realized it wasn't recording. Okay, I think, where was I? I can see why the indiscreet little quote was chucked out. Charles hated that Meghan had money, so he wanted her to go broke so he had power over her with finances. He never realized she will get royalties from suit forever and that her union pension was healthy. He wanted her broke. One of the things that I said is that why can't they be human? If they just don't know how to mind their own business. They cannot be human. At some point, many of those treatments they're putting onto other people, they need to feel it. They need to feel it in order for them to understand it. Hey, look what America is going through right now. We are in a F around find out stage. We just saw a mid-air collision that did not have to happen. An airplane, a Black Hawk, just crashed mid-air somewhere in DC. All right. I'll go into that in a few. I guess it. Now the Duke fully and explained the big issue of housing and dressing Duchess Meghan. Now I understand the true reason of her treatment. I mean, all they have to do is be human or ignore her. But they didn't even consider her as a working royal, because when she had mental breakdown and she asked for help, they didn't help her. Why? Because they claimed she wasn't, I don't know, an employee. These are savage mindset. I hope people around the world are paying attention. Lately, I don't know, I've been putting some posts on my community board on Happy Team Sussex. When I think about them and, I post them pretty much with what's going on in the United States. When you see Black American vote, they vote for smart people, intelligent people who could do the work, not just because of skin color. We focus on substance. And it is African American that's been holding somewhat, I don't know how Europe is going to be later on, because now we have Trump who doesn't care. He wants to be a dictator. But all of the democratic type of policies that many African American vote for, don't get me wrong, Democrats and Republicans do some damages too, but the majority of democracy type of mentality have been keep uphold because of African American vote. Okay, so that will transfer into keeping Europe somewhat safe, because we back them up in terms of unity with all of those alliances we have with them. So now, not only, I don't know, I go on my community board, I put some stuff. It's crazy. Okay, so there's this here. This is typical abuser behavior. I know because I lived it. Sorry you had to go through it. Okay, when I see Harry and Meghan, it gives me hope because they made it out one day. All right. Anything else? Okay, exactly. All right, so let me go. I think I have, two more. So I think we're going back to Harry and Meghan's wedding. There were some videos that I was seeing. No, it didn't come under my timeline. It's something that I did, and then I saw it, and then I was searching for something. I think the other one should come first before that one. Let me see. That's when he grabbed the thing. Yeah. There was something else that I saw. I didn't put it. Okay. All right, so I guess the other one needs to come first. Okay. Prince Harry removed Meghan's veil from her face on their wedding day, and there she was. A vision. There's that here. Wow, that's beautiful. I have, in some videos, I explain about the veil and everything else. I'm a little bit off tonight because of what's happening in the country, that accident that just happened. This is nice. Okay. Okay, she was a beautiful bride. Oh, that was it. Let's go back to it. So that's that one. Okay, let's pause. All these documentaries, all the lies, these royal experts were fed and feed that were documented as fact. Will wasn't the best man. He didn't arrange the stag do. He just about showed up. His nan told him to. I love how Spare makes all these facts into fiction. Alright, 49 seconds.
In 2018, Prince Harry married Meghan Markle in Windsor. Best man Prince William was by his side. Despite the rumours about the state of their relationship, There was no sign of any rift between the brothers on the big day itself.
Harry and Meghan's
But why they had to mention this about no rift between them? Just report about that. So they knew something was going on behind the scene.
It's a picture perfect day in Windsor. It was never going to be as big as William and Kate's at Westminster Abbey.
They had to mention that too. It's never. They're always into comparison. What is wrong with these people? Just report on this. You don't have to compare it with William. William already did his thing. Oh my Lord.
But it was a great occasion.
When he realised that Harry and Meghan were going to get married, I think William did what he knew was the right thing to do, which was to throw himself behind it wholeheartedly. I mean, of course, he was Harry's best man. He organised the stag do the night before the wedding.
The
and
stag
he was
do.
incredibly supportive, and you could see how happy he was. Who knows what he was thinking privately?
There's something she said here. He put his something behind Harry.
Which was to throw himself behind it wholeheartedly.
He had no choice whether or not he liked it. This is who Harry wanted to marry. My goodness, these people want to control everything. Okay, Katie Nichols is the absolute worst person. Bald face line with a smile and a straight face. So they knew at that time there was strife. That's what I was saying. They didn't have to mention it, but they did. But that's because they knew something was behind the scene. My goodness. So they knew at that time there was strife, but lies about it. Anything they report seems like lies. Those rumors about Kate fighting back with William seems to have more weight to it. Okay, the guy talking about Harry's wedding wasn't going to be as big. Everything that I raised on that. Why the comparison? There's other people mentioning it. I know this is old. This is back in 2023. But still, I didn't see that. I don't think I have these in any of my videos. I was searching for something yesterday and I saw this and I said, oh, let me put it to share with you. Okay, that guy talking about Harry's wedding wasn't going to be as big as Will is, full of it. And so is Nichols. A story was floating around that Harry didn't really want Will as his best man, and now we know the truth. Okay, shame. William didn't even reciprocate and spend the night with his brother. They were never close after Diana died. The media made up shit. Okay? Except the other men in the party have already said Harry was best man and did in fact make the best man speech. Might want to keep up. Okay? Not everybody knows. Okay? Keep that in mind. Not everybody knows. When the squad bring these things here, even what she says too, someone new who's trying to catch up with what's going on with them, that's something for them to know. But not everybody knows. When you say might want to keep up, some people try to educate themselves to see, how things were when they were not paying attention. Okay, Harry was there, you weren't. Therefore, I believe the person who was actually part of the story. King Charles likes spaghetti. You guys read that. Doesn't mean it's true. Lesson, don't believe everything you read. I don't know Charles. That's a fact. I know because I'm me. Spare. All right, let's see here. I love it. All these so-called royal experts no longer have credibility. The Spare has exposed them as con artists and suit. There's that. Oh, wow. At Katie Nichols, I'm screaming with laughter. There's the laugh here. The absolute nonsense of your commentary. My goodness. The fantasy, the script, all other nonsense. Royal sources, not surprised at all. This Kate Nichols is a liar. She also said Harry watched Suit, and that was where he saw Meghan. Oh my God. Did she? Harry, in his book, he never watched Suit and had never seen or heard about Meghan until told about her. But William and Kate were Suit fans. These people are freaking ridiculous. I don't even know why they freaking bring these petty things up and then they lie about it. This is so freaking stupid. I'll go into that. Whatever is here, that's it. Okay, I love how Spare debunk all this crap. Katie Nichols is such a liar. Is never going to be as big than Will and Kate. The guy made me laugh. Yes, it was. Harry and Meghan, 1.9 billion worldwide compared to William and Kate, 162 million. They bring receipt. Meghan Markle made political wedding. The royal wedding of Kate Middleton and Prince William received 162 million viewers worldwide in April 2011. Then in 2018, the royal wedding of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry received 1.9 billion viewers worldwide. It would be expected that the future King of England wedding and Prince Harry's wedding will be the two most popular royal weddings of all time. The squad bring visit. I like that. That was back in 2023. Okay, I say I was gonna go into that. Alright. This Katie Nicole is a liar. She also said Harry watched Suit. Okay, so that's that part here. William and Catherine were friends. LOL. Do tell on what channel it was broadcasting on in the UK, and supposedly such friend, but did not want to hug her. Oh please. Okay, there is this thing called Netflix. You might. Well, back then it was not on Netflix. It came on Netflix. I did hear that it's William and Kate who knew about Suit. Okay, there is this thing called Netflix. You might have heard of it. Okay, Suit is on that. I'm in the UK. I adore Suit. Okay, so she live in the UK and is okay. She voted back in 2023. Okay, so this is not recent. Okay, the date is very important because it was what sometime last year, 2024, where which channel or which company in the UK acquired the right for Suit? Is it BBC or some other channel or ITV? I think it's BBC. I report on it, but I don't remember. So, but this comment that I'm responding to was back in 2023. That was before Suit was acquired by one of those channels. I'm not sure if it's BBC, but okay, let me continue reading. There is this thing called Netflix. You might have heard of it. Suit is on that. I'm in the UK. I adore Suit, and it's a great show. Why won't they be friends? I'm more inclined to believe Prince Harry than you, since he actually knows them. Spare. Venture outside BBC Jean. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so this is someone that I black. They're laughing at her. Do you live under a rock? It was on Sky TV channel. Dave in the UK from 2012. Okay, it's good to know. Because I don't live in the UK. I have not been in the UK. Never been in the UK. The only time that I'm aware a company in the UK acquired the right to broadcast Suit on their platform was last year. Okay, so reading these from people who live in the UK is good, and then the comments are before what I was aware of, which was like last year, of whatever BBC or ITV who got the right to Suit. Okay, do you live under a rock? It was on Sky TV channel, Dave in the UK from 2012, and was so popular they moved over to Netflix way before Harry met Meghan. Keep up. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let me see the person that I black here. It was not on Netflix before Harry started dating Meghan. Alright, so this person responded to that. Okay, so popular, the general public had no idea who she was. But I mean, not everybody knows everybody, but people who saw it are saying, remember, Meghan had 3-point-something million followers on her IG. So at least this group knew of her. Okay, I'm the general public. I live in the UK, work a call center with about 1,000 people, and we will all discuss the new Suit episode every week, so I beg to differ. Very good. I was subscribed to the TIG way before she met Harry, so I recommend you venture out from your work occasionally. Okay, it always amazes me how many people think that she was just an actress too. There's the rolling eye. She was so involved with charities and trying to do good for humanity way before Harry came on the scene. But people will continue to believe what they read on the Daily Fair. It's embarrassing. Okay, so many of the squad who used to follow her. So now I'm awake. All right. Because when I started this video, I was really down with some of the things that I was saying. Having worked as a publicist, many went to children's hospital not because they wanted to or care immensely, but for the PR, and then they become ambassador, more PR or money. People are so gullible. Okay, but still, even if it's for PR or whatever, guess what? It took her time. where she could have done something completely different. She could have gone party, go to a spa, just enjoy herself, or whatever it is. But she did. That's the thing many people need to understand. The time that she took to do it. Even if it's for PR or money, whatever she said. Even though I don't think that's why Meghan did it, because she cared. But she did. Okay, who are you talking about when you say many? I'm talking about Meghan before she met Harry. There's that. She's something else. She tells fibs with a smile and straight face. Okay, so-called royal reporters and experts are liars, but then what do you expect when BP has been lying and gaslighting the nation for centuries? Okay, it's yet more proof the brothers weren't close. My sister and I often chat about TV shows with Ento. The fact that Harry had an FI, his brother watched Suit, is a tell. Alright, let's leave that alone. I need to stop this video. I have one more. Or did I do it already? I think I did. Is it this one? The wedding? Yeah, I did that already. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you wanna... What the hell is this? Oh, a giraffe. Okay, this is new. I didn't expect that. Let's do a prayer. Prayer. Let's do for safety. My God, the US is going to some unnecessary things. Okay, let's do prayer for safety. Alright, let's do a small one. Okay, lead me to the towering rock of safety, for you are my safe refuge, a fortress where my enemies cannot reach me. Let me live forever in your sanctuary, safe beneath the shelter of your wings. Psalm 61, 2-4. Alright, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so now I'm going to move to our part of your service where I'll be doing Invictus. Alright, so if you are new, go subscribe to Invictus. Go subscribe to our part of view service. That will be the first tweet, which I share with you on my community board. But it was a screenshot. I didn't share the video. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.